Hey, mate.
Yeah, how are you? So good, buddy?
Yeah, where's your crazy hair?
Yeah, I haven't put it on yet. You want to see it, do you? You like that little trailer video?
Yeah, I did actually. I actually did. Yeah, I know you're a Branson fan because I read it in your profile. That's why I posted that on your Rock Your Passion, if you didn't mind.
Yeah, no, that was brilliant, mate. I love that map.
You like that? A
Yeah, that was fantastic.
little bit of art to it, eh?
Yeah, no, it was good, mate. Looked very good. You got a good response too.
Yeah, I got to get back into this stuff. We had our Thanksgiving holidays last week, and I had a lot of people visiting and stuff. So trying to get back into this. My whole sleep cycle is all messed up. Trying to get online and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's welcome to the world of the internet, mate. That's what happens to all of us.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, like you said, I gotta figure out what I need to do here. I need to shoot a few videos and then get my social media going a bit. I have to look. I think Facebook locked me out for a couple of days because I was inviting too many people.
Yeah, that happens. They keep you in line these days, don't they?
Yeah, but it doesn't take long. I think I've got like 300 friends on there. Went from like 25 to 300.
Doesn't take long, mate.
No.
All right, let's see how all of this goes. So I'm just posting the link around the place now at the moment.
So what happens with the Hangout? You have to start the Hangout before you can post the interactive link?
Yeah, yeah. The event page and the Hangout, they got two different links.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to figure out my video. You like those other videos I did, right? Did you like that one I shot on the testimonial and the introduction?
Yeah, mate, brilliant.
Hey, Clayton, let me ask you something. Do you use Screenomatic?
Yeah, yeah, I love it, mate. That's how I done that video.
How much?
Hey, Clayton.
How much is it for the? Is it a yearly subscription?
I think it cost me, it's a one-off $30 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's yearly, but yeah, it was good, mate.
Because I've been using QuickTime, but QuickTime takes a long time to download, like to upload to YouTube.
Yep.
And then the Screenomatic, I used the free version and it let me put my head in the middle while I was doing the video. But I don't see with the paid version you can actually like record your whole head as opposed to your screen, just like QuickTime.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea why it uploads so much faster than with QuickTime?
Well, because of the rendering, I think the way it renders in some of those softwares,
Mm-hmm.
same as the GoTo webinar.
Okay. Because I know with QuickTime, I had like with QuickTime a 10-minute video. It took me almost 2 hours for the thing to upload. But the one I did on Screenomatic uploaded in I don't know 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I like using it, mate, because you just want fast communication, really. You don't be messing around. You don't end up being a techie expert at everything, do you?
No, no. And then also with Screenomatic, if you just want to communicate like with each other, software glitches and that, you don't even have to post it to YouTube. You can just send it out, right? The link off the you get a free website or something. You can keep some videos on, right, for that.
Yeah, that's right. And it just builds up your YouTube and your Screenomatic, so it builds up all your recordings, mate. So when you do any teaching or training, you've got that video for the next time. So you like building all your assets, mate. It's good. I like it. G'day guys, how are you?
Hey Clayton, how you doing?
Good, thanks buddy. Good
Good.
mate. Starting to get in the swing of things now with these hangouts, aren't we?
Yeah, you're getting pretty swifty.
Here we
That's
go.
what we got. How'd you like my introduction video to the hangout?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought let's have some fun.
You don't have the wig on today. Where is it?
Not yet, I thought, yeah, maybe it might come on later, mate. I had a few people say, where's the rest of the costume and what am I going to be doing? There's the green haired bloke now, he's just rocked on.
Yeah, actually, see his real head.
Hello, everyone.
Come on, Vince and Ron. How come you guys always show your animations?
So, are we going to start in a minute, Clayton, or what are we going to do?
Yeah, we'll just give 5 minutes to, because I've just sent the link out about 5 minutes ago all over the place. So we'll just give over 5 minutes, mate. How's your day going, mate? Good?
Yeah, not too bad. It's beautiful here today. So, just warming up a bit. What have we got now? This is warming up good. We have about 8 degrees now. It's about coming up 9
degrees.
Sun will come around soon. You might get up to about 12 or something in here for the day. Getting some work done. So all you guys, yeah, sorry.
I was going to say I had Frank say turn off the Q&A and get everyone to ask questions on the actual event page. Is that the way to do it?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it? Turn off that Q&A thing?
Yeah.
Because no one can see it, can they?
Yeah, and take out all the people that are in here so that it's going to slow it down.
Yep.
Do you want us to what? So when are you going to start running with him?
What's that, buddy?
When are you going to start running it? Because people will be coming in to watch, I think, like 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, give me a couple of minutes, mate.
Clayton, that Q&A, does that just work with the people that aren't on the panel?
Yeah, well, I didn't really see it when I had it on last week. And one of the guys said turn it off and just have people asking questions in the actual event page. Because then all the questions stay on the event page, apparently, so other people to read later on after the event and during.
Oh, okay. So while we're doing the event, we can look at the event page?
Yeah, and ask questions in there.
So if we go there, we don't lose this link, do we?
No, you just have it open to the side there. You just open another tab, open Google, and then go to the event page again. That's all I'm doing to monitor it anyway.
Okay.
And Michael, is there some preview where you can get a link beforehand? You know about that? Apparently you can preview and you get a YouTube link.
Yeah, you can put a YouTube video previewing it into the event. You can make a YouTube preview.
Yeah, right. I'll have to check that out. That might be the way to go then. Video call.
Are we ready to start now? Let's start. is in some people. I think we better take all the people out that are in here so that we can just carry the bandwidth. Might be better.
Yep.
Once we start running it through YouTube.
Okay, or I can just mute everyone if you like.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll do it or not. If the video's still going. I don't know. It's
All
alright.
right.
Maybe it's okay. I'm just worried
Yep.
about your. I'm just worried about your bandwidth once we start blasting it through YouTube. It's sometimes.
All right, I'll keep an eye on it, mate. All right, guys, welcome to the Rockstars Hangout. Today we've got Michael Q. Todd on. Explode your social media. So Michael's got a great background in social media, and he's been involved. Well, basically, lots of groups, people, everything to do with the environment, planet, and yeah, it's great to have him on the call to share some of his wisdom with you guys. So, welcome, Michael. If you want to let people know a bit more about yourself, that'd be fantastic, bro.
Cheers, everyone. I've got a coffee here, so maybe some of you in different time zones you're having a wine or something. So, cheers to you. Yeah. Maybe I've got a little bit of a cognac in here just for the coffee to warm me up, but maybe not. Who knows? I've been in this social media thing for about pretty much 7.5 years now, since mid 2006, and well, is that 8.5 years? Probably it's getting on, isn't it? It's 8.5 years for me. All right, so I decided to get into this when I saw Facebook starting up and getting popular, and realised that it was going to be long term a good place to make a difference in. And for a while, I thought that blasting messages out every day was going to make a bit of a difference. And about 6 months ago, I came to the understanding that you actually had to build something to make a difference. Kind of like how Thomas and Hamish have built with United Unlimited U Education. They've actually built something, and so they're actually going to have some effect and some influence on the way things are doing. So, but first, before you build something on the internet, you've got to work out how it works. So, what I'd like to do today, Clayton, is maybe go through. I've opened up a few tabs on my browser, and I'm just going to take people through 3 or 4 places that I use every day to make the internet work best for me, and then maybe get people can ask some questions about that after I've taken them through it. How does that sound? Because like 5 or 10 minutes, just take people through a few places. I made a map as well about my day on social media. So I really, my goal here, everyone, is to probably times 10 the amount that you're getting done every day. Say if you're going online for 90 minutes or 2 hours or whatever you do, maybe I can turn that into 20 for you. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's brilliant, mate. Everyone wants to know how to cut their time and be the most efficient, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's really what the goal of everything that I'm doing. This Wikipedia, web tools, wiki of online tools that I'm building up, that we are building up, our team's building up, just to show people what kind of tools are available to them, Billy, and along with the tools, you've got to have a bit of strategy as well. So hopefully I've got that covered in the book a bit, so they kind of work off each other. So I made a map. Do you want me to show people the map for a start? We have a look at that, and you can maybe make some tips about the maps and show people what we're doing with that.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
I'll share my screen, okay? The whole thing about this, everyone, is to start the week and start the day with a bit of a plan. So if you can, so click on nothing. Is this just going to take me to the map here? Can everyone see that map now?
Just put in the questions there, guys, if everyone can see. I can see it.
Yeah, great. If you can see it, that should be good. All right, so this is a map that I made called My Day on Social Media. I'll copy a link to it so anyone can go and look at it. I'll make it public and anyone can go and look at it. And, I'll put some links in and I'll write a blog post about this later today as well. So just everyone, if you haven't done maps before, this is how you set your maps on public. And just go here, drop down menu here, go public, and save it there. Now the trick is to, when you want to get the details and share it with people, don't go up to the browser link up the top here. There's a few more bits of code that you've got to take out. So click copy on there, and then I can take that over to the chat here, the Google Plus, and now I'm going to share the link here so people can check out what I'm doing. I'm going to write here is the map for your social media day. Alright, and we'll put that in the Google Plus chat there so people can go and check that out. Alright, so back to the map. Day on social media. You can drag these maps across here just by clicking on it and dragging it. Put it in the middle there. And so I've identified some different things that you need to be doing every day. First thing up here on the left is a content schedule. And I make a spreadsheet of what I'm going to put out every day, and with some links and some photos and some blog posts and things that I've got from around the internet, and some quotes and this kind of thing. So there's a spreadsheet gets made. I use a tool called Buffer, which I'll show you in a bit, that is able to spread this content around and put it out over the next 24 hours and without actually having to be around for 24 hours. So it's a great tool for that. And then you've got to plan to do a little bit of socialising time. The fun part of the day, probably leave that till the end once you've got all your tasks done. But the thing with the socialising time is that I recommend that you don't try and socialise everywhere. Just pick out where your main community is, where your main following is. It might be on LinkedIn, it might be on Facebook, it might be on Twitter. But pick out one place and do your social media, your socialising, your main socialising there. So you're building up a relationship with the people in the kind of place where you are most of the time and where you like the most. So just choose what that place is. Then every day I recommend that to really build the social media presence up, you've got to do a lot of following and unfollowing, and I'm going to show you a thing called Tweepy in a minute for Twitter following, and I'm also going to show you how to make a Google Plus circle share, so which sort of branches into this other branch over here. It's called networking circle share on Google Plus. So these two are a little bit the same, following and unfollowing and networking. You've got to keep reaching out to people because most people only reciprocate. About 95% of people will not actually be the kind of people that will actually go and do following. They follow back, they reciprocate. So if you're not reaching out to those people constantly, then you're probably not going to grow your networks as fast as you could be. So there's a strategy and everything for this as well, but then you've got to do some content creation. I'm going to show you a little bit about how WordPress works and a little bit about how Canva works. And then I use a thing called Hootsuite, and it's in here. And you go up here. Another thing about maps is you just you can do a little bit of black there, and so you can see it better. All right, so these are the main things that I've identified that you need to be doing in your social media day, and key now is to fit all this into an hour or two. I think it's possible to get it done in an hour, maybe 90 minutes a day, and then maybe in the weekend you might have 2 or 3 hours for the day, but hopefully we can come up today for you with a plan to get a whole lot done in an hour and a half, 90 minutes or so. So yeah, there you go. Any questions so far, Clayton?
Yep. Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
We've got Thomas asking
Huh.
about good content. What's your ideas on good content when you're sharing with your social media? Is it a different kind of intensity for social as to business? What's your thoughts on that, mate?
My thoughts on that are just to pick out a couple of things that you're about. So one of them probably should be where you are. Want to be sharing a bit of content about where you are so people remember where you are, and be more appealing to the people who actually live around where you are, so you're more likely to meet and network with people in real life there. So if you're living in a beautiful place like Brisbane, like Thomas is, send some photos around about Brisbane, and then if you're uh, someone who is into some kind of business, different kind of business, share a little bit of content about that business, and that should pretty much cover your content marketing strategy. Um, and maybe like 5 or 10% of the time, just send some random stuff that you actually like. But most of your content should be with some kind of a strategy that's leading people back to your business. And I'm not saying that you should be posting about your own business all the time, but something about your industry. So you're actually you're posting something about your industry all the time. For example, I found this this Hootsuite video. We can go into that in a minute, but I found a great thing today about this is my Facebook. I found a great thing about Facebook in here that a lot of people hadn't realised, and I hadn't really. I realised, but I didn't realise it was so big until today. And if I just go here, this is kind of way that I'm using Facebook is. This is a thing that says that 65% more traffic is coming out of Facebook than people actually realise. This is dark social traffic. This is traffic that the things like Alexa and Google Analytics cannot measure because it's coming out of mobile apps. And 65% more traffic is coming out of Facebook than they actually realise. So I just want to share from Clayton. There's a wonderful video there from the girl with the martial arts video last night. So I'm sharing some inspiring quotes. I'm sharing some stuff about the internet. See, mainly it's coming back a bit of nature. So a bit more about the internet, teaching people about the internet, Tokyo. This is the kind of stuff that I'm sharing, Thomas. So yeah, so a bit of inspiration stuff, a bit of funny. Yeah, so mainly coming back to teaching people about the internet is where I'm coming from, and a little bit of Tokyo and a little bit of fun stuff that I like. So if we go back to the map, the content, your content schedule, it should be the kind of stuff that I've just been talking about, and make a spreadsheet, make an Excel spreadsheet, or make a spreadsheet in Evernote or a diary or something in Evernote, and have some basic idea of stuff that you're definitely going to put out every day, or like about 10, 15 posts or something, and you can build them up during the day before. And where I mostly get that kind of stuff is Facebook Hootsuite. I'm just showing you Hootsuite now. This is where I
Yeah, we had he wanted to have a good look at Hootsuite, mate. So just
this
take a
is
bit of
where
time on that, showing the guys.
the main thing by far about social media is listening, and this is where I do my listening. And so there's this thing called Hootsuite here. I've got a media and technology Twitter list that I look, so I find lists about, find information about the internet from here. I've got a list of people called my must follow list, that people that I recommend that everybody follows. And then I've got another list, people I look for, these kind of interesting people tweeting a lot of different stuff about a lot of different stuff. So find lots of information, lots of interesting posts. Got protesters laying down in Boston at the moment. Got people just tweeting a wide variety of stuff, and then you can go over here in Hootsuite and you can actually look at hashtags as well. From my website, the Web Tools Wiki, I can see here who's tweeting about it. So Cavalon here, she's tweeting about it here. She's actually so I can give Cavalon a retweet here, and just need to chop this down a little bit. So also in Hootsuite, you can also schedule this to come out later in the day. So you don't want to be putting out about 5 or 10 tweets altogether. You can actually do the scheduling function here. So I can put this out in an hour's time, for example. Bang, and there it's gone. So you've got a drop-down menu of all your different social media places in here in Hootsuite that you can send out of. But usually I don't use Hootsuite much for sending stuff out. I'm mainly looking at who's talking to me. So I'm listening here. These are my mentions that I'm getting on Twitter here. And it's like mainly watching this one really, just to and this one over here, just to see what people are saying. It's information gathering things, and you get this information, you get the stuff that you like, and then you put it into somewhere else to send it out for the day. And I'm using this thing called Buffer here. I'm just going to click open here. These are extensions up the top up here. I've got about 50 different extensions. Can't see them all, but use all these different extensions on the internet to send. There's some accounts that I can send information out to. So if I want to send out a tweet about some information or something like that, you can use these different accounts. I've got another buffer in Firefox as well, so I've actually got 50 different accounts that I can send information out to, either in one blast, or you can leak it out slowly out over the day using that. These extensions are really key to getting your internet really going, so that you can do things a lot better and faster. For example, if I want to send this page out onto Pinterest for some reason, just go into here and send this. These are all posts that have come off this page, so it's amazing, isn't it? Like all these different posts, I've got photos in them that automatically sets them up, and you can put a message out on here. And see how I'm getting quite a lot of stuff done all at one time. You can post this out to Twitter and Facebook as well if you want to. Bang, goes out to the Pinterest, goes out to there. Alright. Alright, so it's just browsing around the internet, selling a whole lot of stuff off. So
yeah, looks pretty powerful, mate. That will save people a lot of time, and you can see the responses you're getting from the same panel, can't you?
Yeah. And
yeah, that's very good.
And then as far as this unfollowing and following thing goes, I'm gonna show you guys Tweety. This is very
oh, we just got a few questions.
Yeah, sure.
Move on.
Keep going while I'm opening this up.
Can Hootsuite be used? What's it specifically used for? Twitter, email, Facebook? What type of social media?
I don't know about email, but you can have your Pinterest in there. You can have a Google Plus business page. You can have your LinkedIn. You can have there's all number of extensions and add-ons into Hootsuite that you can use. It's really multifaceted dashboard. There's hundreds of different functions. As I say, mainly I'm using it for listening and learning from. I don't usually send so much content out of it, but you can do if you want to. And you can run teams in there as well. You can have, there's a Teams function over here. You can see analytics in here for see how you're performing on the internet. you can make reports that can go out to customers if you're doing social media for other people. See your Facebook insights, Twitter engagement, all this kind of thing in the analytics as well. When you're publishing, this is where you use the teams here. These are tweets that I've scheduled to go out. As you can see, I'm doing with some other people here, working in teams with Adam here. And you can have all your contacts, or you can see all your Twitter followers and everything in Facebook. Just pick a profile, you can go and see what all your people are doing here that you're following and everything. There's all sorts of things you can do with this. All right.
So what we're looking at doing, guys, is when me and Michael get some time together, we're going to put it together a 15-minute short course to go into the UYE library, and that'll be shareable as well. So we'll do a course just on the Hootsuite side of things, and they're only going to be short courses, so you can quickly learn. And
any of these tools that I'm mentioning, guys, just go to the WebTools wiki and put in the name of the tool into the search in there, or just in the URL. Just go to webtoolswiki.com and put the name of the tool into this, and there'll be a page about how to use it. There's a whole lot of videos and information there about how to use any of these things. So,
webtoolswiki.com.
And it's like Wikipedia, but it's just about the internet. So it's got a kind of like a page a bit like Wikipedia that'll show you how everything works. Got YouTube videos and slide shares and tips and alternatives, and you can ask questions in there and everything. Enjoy that. And so, for example, if I'm in the Hootsuite here, and if I want to say follow everybody that's in this. You guys interested in mind mapping, you might be interested to see who's tweeting about mind mapping here. Oh, sorry, we're in the wrong area. This Tweepy tool is pretty amazing. So we were talking about this earlier this week. Go to the Twitter tweet search here, and this is what I mean by targeted following of people every day. Twitter lets you follow 1,000 people every day, so I recommend that you do that. Get into a routine of following 1,000 people every day out of your Twitter account, and then it will start to grow for you a little bit. So here's I've made a Twitter list of mind mappers. Okay, all right. So I can use another extension up here. This extension here, the Tweepy extension. Bam! I follow everybody on that list. Alright, so it's all done for me. And you follow 200 people.
Look how good that is, guys. Up-to-date people who are tweeting about mind mapping.
Yeah, in the last day, yeah, and just follow 200 of them in one hit. You can you can just do that 5 times and follow 1,000 of them. And then you can go to the default list here, and then you can add them to your Twitter list about mind mapping.
So any subject, any map you create about any topic, you can go and see who's actually talking about that topic right now using that tool.
And we'll just keep going with these ones, follow all them, add them all just to the list. And so this is this thing also helps you quickly find out who. There's 136 tweets who are not following you back. So if I want to reciprocate and not follow them back anymore for some reason, I'm not really too worried about it, but when you're starting your account, you've got to be, because you can only follow so many people with who are, and you've got to keep balance going. So this one here, then I can just unfollow them going like that. Alright, so just using this extension and using the Tweepy, so you can sort of see the speed and the power of that. You're allowed to unfollow as many people as you like all day. So if I sat here and did them 200 at a time, I could take out 500 people in 15 minutes. So if I want to follow someone's this guy Clayton Johnson in Australia, if I think, well, he's probably got some pretty good Twitter followers to look at and follow. So I'll go to Clayton's Twitter account here and see all these people that Clayton's are following. I want to follow them. I'll just click here again, follow 200 of them. And then I want to follow another 200. Just go down the bottom and follow another 200. Do it again like that. You see, so you can quickly do 1,000 as you can see. It's got all sorts of good functions for organising your Twitter here. Say Clayton or someone else had a list, or say I'll just go my buddy Stephen here, he's got some Twitter lists. The Sue users, so Stephen's made a list of people who are using Sue. I can go in here and find out who Stephen's put on his list here, and I can follow all them as well. So these are the kind of things that we can do with this tweet. It also has analytics for you and all kinds of stuff going on with that. So another way of organising your social media and getting it really going for you is this is a Google Plus event that we've got here. See if anyone's asking any questions for us. If anyone's got any questions, just put them in this chat here and we'll keep going back here and having a look at this. But I'm just going to teach you something about Google Plus to get your Google Plus going. Go into an area in your Google Plus drop-down menu called People. Google Plus lets you follow 5,000 people. So I recommend you get that done as quickly as you can. Get 5,000 people followed. And when you want to help your friends get some followers and network with other people that you're interested in, you can go to this area here, and you can do this thing called a circle share. So I'm about to show you how to do one of these.
Look at that, guys. Look, that is Google Plus organised. So you're setting up your circles. Beautiful.
I've already I've got this one here. It's already kind of semi-prepared, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I just better make sure I've got that Clayton Johnson guy on here. Before I, let's send that guy there. That's the one there. That's the main one.
Yep.
And I'm going to add Clayton to the circle now. I've got 499. You're allowed to do these with 500 people, everyone. So this is a really, really good group of people to follow on Google Plus. These are like hardcore Google Plus people who interact and have great content. And this is a group of people that I recommend that you follow. And you can. I'm going to show you in a minute how you can follow these people all in one hit. Take you to
Yeah, I can vouch for that because after the last hangout, all these Google Plus people came and helped us out straight away. I didn't even ask them. So yeah, they came from that group.
That's the kind of place that Google Plus is. There's a lot of people here that will help you, without you even asking them. And thank you so much for being around, everyone. Hope we are connected on the new collaboration social network. It's called again Unlimited U Education. All right.
My UYE.
I'll change this for a better one in a minute, but in the meantime, we're just going to put this one out. I'll give them a better link in a minute. But,
yeah, wait, just change MU to MY, mate. My UYE. Yep.
I can fix that up later. You can edit in Google Plus, everyone. So.
A Y. Why, buddy?
Why is it? There we go. Right.
That's it,
So
buddy.
include yourself in the shared circle. Make sure you do that when you share one of these things. Don't forget to include yourself. Just raise up here a bit. And the other thing you want to do when you share these things is to actually do that. And go over here, and you should be able to email the people in the group. It's not letting me do it.
Yeah, because public, I think, is in there, maybe.
Alright, let me send the email now. Alright, bang. And then I've emailed those people, alright? So it's quite a powerful thing, isn't it? You can email 500 people just like that to let them know that you've put them in the circle, so they're going to get an email into their Gmail. And there you go, you're off and running with this. And if you want to add these people to your own circles, you're building up your own following. See, I've got 92,000 followers on this Google Plus thing now, so I'm only
Holy moly!
I'm only allowed to follow 5,000 myself. So I'd like to follow all 92,000 of those back, but I'm not. They won't let me. Not like Twitter. But you can add. See this circle here? You can add people. Google Plus is just a fun thing for me. When you're talking about content and stuff, I'm just having fun on here. You like this one with this desk? Have a look at this, guys. This is quite classic. This is it. This is what's happened with the internet in the last 20 years. Have a look at this. see this thing going across here? Everything's coming off the desk into the computer.
Yeah.
Kind of fun, isn't it? All right. So I'm just mainly having fun here. I'm promoting the maps and stuff. Bit about the environment, quotes, and a bit of health there, a bit of photos of Tokyo Disneyland that we went to last week. This kind of stuff. Yeah, there we go. So just click add people here, and when you do it, what this will happen. Add people. Give your circle a name. So Megaball. From Michael or something, so you remember who these people are, where they came from, something like that. Just click create the circle, and it's done. And you've added 500 really good people to a circle, and just check out how they all do in Google Plus, because they're all doing it really well. They're all recommended people from me. What else? Oh, we're going to talk a little about content creation.
Yeah, but just for Google Plus there, how do all these guys add Megaball to their circles?
That would have done it there. Just like create the Megaball from when you do that. All right. So
can we give them a? Can we get? Oh, okay.
Just click add people there, and it'll do that. You should be able to add all 500 of them.
Alright, there you go, guys. That's on Michael Q. Todd's.
Might take 2 days to add all 500. You might have to do it twice. Might only let you do 200 at a time or something. I'm not sure.
So if you go to his page, you'll see that.
So I'll give you the link in the circle in here. You can pick up a link off Google Plus just by doing this, guys. You can just copy and paste it.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, put that in the chat for him. So I've got Art asking, do you just add random people? How do you go about choosing people?
Well, those people they're not really random. They're probably about 500 people that I recommend that you be following on the thing to really get going with it. You're only allowed to follow 5,000, so you've got to be pretty selective, and but you got to be followed. Like bit of a mix, really. Like, yeah, so there's a lot to discuss on that.
Yep.
There's a free chapter in my book about Google Plus following strategy. It's in the Seven Pillars book. Just go to my website and put in Google Plus or something into the search area. You should be able to read up about that.
Okay, and there's
Um,
Thomas. Thomas is asking, do you subgroup people, or is it
yeah,
just the circles?
there's here's my circles here. You can see I've got a stack of them. You can have as many as you like. So I've got all sorts of different circles on here, you know, like you can call them what you like. These are all usually secret, only you can see this. Yeah, have as many circles as you like, and call them what you like, and have as many in them as you like. You have 5,000 in one if you want to. Get in one and one if you want to. I recommend that yeah, just have a look at my book and have a look at what my buddy Scott Ball says in my book. He's done the guest chapter on Google Plus. He's kind of a master of it. I'm going to show you quickly about WordPress, about creating content in the WordPress, how easy it is to write a blog post for any of you who are not blogging. Another thing about your social media strategy, your content and everything for the day is to get a blog post out every day. So just go into your WordPress here and click Add New. Should take you about 5 or 10 minutes to knock out a blog post. You're half a decent typist and do the title. So we're going to call it your social media day. Yeah?
Yep.
Mapping your social media day, something like that. So what I'd do with this is mapping your social media day, and add some media here. Probably I'll pick up that map. I'm using a thing called Jing here to grab this map. There's another little tool that you'll enjoy using on the internet. So I'm just going to grab the screen sheet here. Give it a name, UYE social media day or something like this, and save this over into my UYE folder. UYE here. Alright. Quickly run this over here. Go back into UYE. UYE social media. Okay. Usually I tag it and everything up here and write a caption, but don't worry about that. Just put that into the blog post there. It's going to go into the blog post. It's going to be the picture image. And then I'll go and pick up an embed from YouTube of this video that we've just made today, and then I'll do a little bit of writing and then click publish on it, and it's gone. So I'll show you how you can write a pretty quick blog post in 5 or 10 minutes, and using this thing called the WordPress. So it's the WordPress back office. All right.
So that's how easy Michael ties everything in, you guys. He's got his WordPress blog. That's all linked to his social media, and he's always putting great articles and keyword-rich stuff that's good for the search engines in there.
So we're having a bit of a go on the UYE today. So this is my Twitter account, and you can see you can pin posts on Twitter. So this is my pinned post for today. going quite well. Pinned that up today. I've had 58 retweets and 40 favourites on this already with this map about UYE. So it's leading back to my blog post about how to use the UYE. I hope to open up. Yeah, I'm writing a book about the UYE. This is chapter 1. And, Thomas and Clayton and Hamish are we're gradually putting this book together. Hopefully done very soon, by next week at the latest. And Jay over in Dallas and Mo are formatting it for the Kindle and everything. So this is chapter 1. So we start promoting this out. See how you can embed the videos in your blog post and everything. So the book's just going to be a series of blog posts about this.
And check out the social media on the left-hand side there, you guys. Check out all the sharing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh.
So I missed that, yeah. Oh, you want to have a quick look at that? Now,
Yeah,
I guess another thing on your day on social media is getting shared, and that you don't actually have to do that. You just have to be set up well. And the big thing that people are missing out on is that they're not asking people to be shared. There's no call to action like, please share this. It's really essential nowadays. So you've actually got to ask people to share stuff for you. You can have really great content and you can have great followers all over the place, but no one ever reads your stuff because you're not asking for it to be shared and you're not making it easy for people to share you. So having these share buttons all over the place is very good. See, I've had 32,000 pins out of this website already. People have pinned 32,000 photos out of this website for me already, for example. So, it's powerful. This one here already had 771 tweets just out of this article here about UYE. 62 shares on Google Plus, etc. So you've got to, and the other thing is that you've got to. I'll probably add one in here. You've got to go and do some collaborating during your day, and that means going and sharing some other people's stuff, right? So there's another thing that I'd add into your day here. Just the last thing to talk about before we finish is, and this is pillar 6 of my social media thinking and my social media sort of plan for the day is pillar 6, and this thing called Empire Avenue. This is a pillar 6 community. There's quite a few different ones, but I've just had this one open, so I'll show you this out. So this is somewhere where I can ask people to go and share my stuff for me. The reason I've had 771 tweets on that post, for example, is asking people in places like this to do it for me. So, for example, I've written this post about strategies to sue. We'll just give this another push out here. This is a place where you can use virtual money that you accumulate from doing things for other people. It's timed out on me. Just a minute. So there's a thing called missions in here that I can go and share other things for other people, find content that sort of resonates with me that I might use and scan down here and do it. You can see one of my missions is over here getting featured at the moment. So if, for example, I want to share out something from Doug here, how to judge. Doug's usually got good content, so I'll go and push complete on him, and I've earned some virtual money that I can go and use myself. You see how this mutual collaboration's being facilitated here in this this kind of website. There's quite a few websites like this that I'm a member of, so I spend quite a bit of my day doing this kind of thing. This is a new website called Sue. We actually get paid to post from here, so see, I've got it $15 or something up here at the moment. Right, so I'm just going to share this out on my Sue for Doug here.
And on Michael Sue, he's earned more than that, but he's paid it out to some of his people.
Yeah.
Share the money within your network, so yeah, I reckon it's fantastic.
Probably see here I can send some money to Doug if I want to. Yeah, see, transfer funds. I can send some money over to Doug, or if it's a charity or something that Doug's involved in, I can send some money to them. See all the charity things going on. There's a lot of charity. If I want to send some money to Charity Water, for example, to help dig a well in Africa, I can do this here. They've even got a donation button. See, they've got a special account here. They're their official approved account for getting donations. So I want to send a donation to Charity Water. I want to send them $5. You can post it on your diary as well, say you've done it. Bang. All right. So sent $5 to these guys to help dig a well in Africa. They've always been very good to me. The Charity Water, I help them out with a special Twitter day every day, so I know the people there. So trust me.
Yeah, good Zach, guys. The future of social media.
And
Exactly what UYE is trying to achieve.
Alright, some people sent me some friend requests there, so I go and answer them. Alright, so now I've earned some money from Doug on this Empire Avenue thing here. I can go back and ask people like Doug to reciprocate with some of my content. So I've got this one here about posting strategies for this website Sue, some blog post about that I wrote a couple of days ago. And so I want people to go and share that for me. I'll just so I spend probably about 15 or 20 minutes of the 90 minutes getting involved in some collaborating with this kind of thing here. So I've got about 5 or 10 maybe websites, 5 main ones anyway, that I do some collaborating on with other people. So, and UYE's one of those, I guess. It's a collaboration place as well for us, isn't it? So it's in a lot of ways, it's becoming when the social network really gets up and running, we're going to be able to help each other, share each other's content around the internet through there as well. All right, so enough of that. We'll take some questions now from people and cut the screen share off and see what you think.
Okay, yeah, just before that, mate. Do you want to let all the guys know? You want to let all the guys know how the UYE mappings help to streamline what you're doing?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been involved in the UYE for about, I guess, 8 or 9 months now, but I never really got the power of it until I started using it on a regular basis and really started incorporating it into my social media day. And have a quick look back at my UYE accounts. And this is my place overview of how many maps how many maps have I made now, Clayton? It's a lot, isn't it?
Mate, in 3 or 4 weeks.
I've gone pretty map crazy, and I'm actually building a couple of major websites out of here in the UYE. I've got some projects going and stuff, and building up teams, getting other people running projects. Going to have about 50 people running sub-projects out of a main project here over the next week. So, for example, I think once you get into running these projects and then running sub-projects and getting all the maps linking in with each other, I think then this UYE starts becoming so powerful, and people sharing around what they're doing. So
there you go, 56 maps, it said.
56 maps. So I'll just show you one that I'm particularly
3 or 4 weeks, guys. 3 or 4 weeks.
Working on at the moment. It's might be pretty interesting for some of you. Where are we going with tools with the teams? This is the one I'm talking about. That all these teams in here, with this Web Tools Wiki thing that I was telling you about, where you can find out about information about the internet. We're actually making a social network in here. We're making a shop, and we've got a multi-level marketing downline of people that are going to be contributors to it. It's all Wikipedia. We're also running social media promotion and for all these different tools and apps and startups related to the internet. So you can have a look at here. We've got all these different teams. So each of these teams is going to have its own public UYE project as well. So this is what I'm talking about. So all these teams are going to become projects and sub-projects and have a whole lot of different people collaborating on these different teams coming out of here, and all these like there's going to be files. So it's going to be.
He's got his entire business, his web tools wiki, which is going to be a real winner. All quickly mapped out, and Art's asking how long did it take you to learn this, Michael?
To learn all the mapping and everything.
Yeah. Art's asking.
Not sure how long that would have taken without you, Clayton. I don't know, mate. I've got you to thank for most of that. So.
Well, we only done the QMF started, now you're up to 6 mate, 3 weeks. So yeah, it didn't take long at all, about 3 or 4 weeks for Michael to get up to speed.
We're getting some bad feedback from someone, so you hear us okay?
Oh yeah, we need to mute someone.
It's better.
Alright, how's that, guys?
Your voice is still coming through really buzzy, Clayton. I think you've got a bad wire or something on your headphone. As far as learning how to do this mapping, I think the key is to spend a little bit of time learning from Thomas and Hamish from their videos, and just don't try and dive in and do it yourself and learn by trial and error. That might take you quite a lot of trial and error. Learn from the experts right from the get-go. Spend 5 or 10 minutes watching their videos. Carefully trace what they're doing and how they're doing it, and then you shouldn't have too much trouble with it. Rather than spending 3 or 4 hours yourself, gets frustrated so they've got a huge number of courses there about how to run the whole thing. So just spend that time. That time's going to repay you in spades that you spend getting your UYE up and going from their videos and courses.
Beautiful, that's great advice, mate.
And what Clayton's got to teach as well. And so there's a ever-growing body of information. And if you've got any question about the thing, just ask people in the community there. Just put an update up. How does this work? I'm absolutely positive that you're going to get a quick answer from anybody in there who's been doing it longer than you. They'll teach you notes.
Oh, well, that's fantastic sharing, mate. Your social media, there's a bit of info for those guys to take in, so we'll put some links up. And what do you think?
That was a pretty random buzz around how to do your social day. A bit of a taste of some of the things you might want to be using and doing. It's just a case of learning these tools one by one, gradually building up the skills of these tools, and refining your strategy that works for you. Like some of these things that I'm showing might not be for everybody. I'm pretty much an open networker, and a huge share of content. I'm sharing like 50% of my content is stuff from other people that I share. That might not be your thing. You might only want to put out your own stuff, or you might only want to put out only other people's stuff. You might be a curator of content. You might not be creating anything yourself, but you'll find your own style and your own pace. But what I'm really trying to tell you and teach you is that you've got to use these tools. Like people going through and clicking one by one and looking for people to follow on Twitter that they might like to follow. That's just going to take you so much time. Get into tools like that Tweepy, where you can just follow people that your friends are following, or people to put on the list, or people that are tweeting about a certain topic. Hit them 200 at a time. Do it in 2 or 3 minutes. Done. 5,000 targeted people in 2 or 3 minutes. Within 30 seconds, you can do it. It's so much better. Yeah, you won't get it exactly right, but you're getting it close enough that it doesn't matter. So you're not looking for perfect, you're just looking to get stuff done.
That's it, mate. So map out all your social media avenues, guys. I've got my top 10 mapped out after dealing with MQT over the years. What would be your top 10 social media, or top 5, Michael? What would you say people to get started first? Which ones?
Well, I guess get a LinkedIn profile and make that a place that you send people to say what you're about and to make at least a connection there on the LinkedIn. I think that's kind of a base place where tell people what you do and you've got your recommendations from other people there. You can embed a slide share about what you do into your LinkedIn profile. I think that's the starting point. Like I said before, Facebook's driving probably 80 to 90% of internet traffic at the moment. A lot of people think it's coming off Google, but it's got to start social. 65% of the traffic that they didn't even know about still coming out of Facebook apps. And yeah, you've got to be on Facebook, and I really recommend that you have a go at the Twitter, even not so much putting out messages, but just as I showed you, for learning stuff and seeing what's happening with the news and information. Twitter's a great place for learning and listening on. Pinterest is a real key place to be on, and quite an easy one to use. And it's if you're doing any business or any kind of shopping on the internet, that's kind of the place for you guys to buy stuff. So if you want to sell anything to anyone, that's the place. So we've got 4.
Google Plus?
Yeah, Google Plus for the search is key, isn't it? As I showed you a couple of days ago, how I'm getting searched for the UYE, it's quite amazing, wasn't it? That, what 4% of the traffic going into my website already is people searching for unlimited U education and then coming into my website. So I was quite glad to have it. So,
well, when you showed that blog post, UYE success, I quickly typed it into Google search, UYE success, and you got the top 4. You come up 4 times, the top first 4, mate.
For UYE success, yeah.
Yeah, just for UYE success. So, yeah, if any of you guys haven't got a blog, then you might like to think about getting that going, because once you've got those skills as well, that's more things you can offer other people as a service.
The thing about the Google Plus is that Google are and also having something of a following on YouTube is also pretty important for Google, because Google are putting up on their search nowadays. If you go and have a look at it, in their top 5 or 6 posts, that they're going to have at least one Google Plus post and one YouTube video, aren't they? That they're going to show you, sometimes more. So it's not so hard for your topic or your word to be in those top 5 or 6 places. You only need a few reactions on your Google Plus post, and bang, you're beating anybody else because they're not doing it. So even mind mapping my post was like number 5 or something, wasn't it? So,
yeah, exactly. And that's good for everyone.
So the whole thing about that we're talking about here is that you've got to pick out 3 or 4 keywords that you're targeting that you really want to be searched for, and keep focusing on them and keep mentioning them in your blog posts, keep mentioning them in your tweets and your Facebook posts and your LinkedIn and everything. And then the Google spiders will keep associating your name with those search words, and then they see reactions on those posts, and that stamps you as an authority with Google about those words. So see how that kind of all hooks together. So you need to be picking out your words that you're going to use and keep going on about them, basically, till you're blue in the face, and don't try and use too many different words. Just you don't want to be stuffing your posts with them more than twice, but at least keep some words in mind that you're going to use that you want to get searched for on Google, and keep using them all over the place in social media.
And that's why, guys, when you start out, don't think that it's a big job. That's what the maps are for. Map out your Twitter scenario. Map out your Facebook scenario. Just have a map for everything that you're going to do. Don't try and do everything at once. Just tackle one thing at once. So that's some fantastic info, Michael. Do you want me to open it up for some Q&A now, mate?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, okay, I'll unmute everyone. Or everyone can unmute as they want to ask a question. And don't all come rushing. Yeah, look, they're all going.
Everybody's
There we go.
unmuted.
Hi,
All
Thomas.
right, go.
Hi. I'm going to ask my question. I wrote it down, but if it's okay with you, a little bit long, but it's going to be really interesting to some people in UYE too, I think. So I'm presenting a business profits development series, and oops, I lost something here. I was just going to read it, and let's see. You know, I've got a presenter helping me do it to do some of the presentation, but it's going to develop as it goes along. I've got a super expert guy on the lead generation side, so the material is pretty deep, and it's what I'm going to be talking to business people about, like when I call them, right? But I'd like to share this with, I'm not sure quite how I do it, but I like to share it with people in UYE as well. I'm just wondering, like, I mean, it's about business profits, right? Because what else is there? I mean, a business fundamentally has to make a profit if it's going to survive. There's lots of aspects to it. It's general, but it's very specific too. Can I use that name, or should I find a better name, do you think, than profits? Does it turn people off in the social media world, or what?
I don't think so. You probably get the people that that you want to get. Right, whatever word, if you're looking for people who are thinking about making money, then you know that they're gonna come towards that word, aren't they? And they might even be searching for that. They might even be searching for that word. So
success with your business is another way of saying something like that too, or
yeah.
Well, it could be a specific a specific type of business profits.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah,
it
a
might be.
specific
I
type.
think
You
it
know,
might be to work on
fitness
niches.
profits. Yeah, fitness profits, or depends what type of business you want to tackle, mate.
Just putting in a Sue link in the chat here, everybody. I didn't even know we were doing this chat thing, so I see there's 71 messages in this chat, and there's a whole lot of questions. A lot of people have asked. So to start, I put in Clayton's Sue account there. You can join with that invite there if you want to get into that Sue.
Okay.
Where I showed you where I donated that money.
Cool.
Sue's just like Facebook, but there's a little bit of money involved. So, cool. We've got a lot of questions here. Here we go. All right.
Okay. Hang on, mate. I'll mute Thomas now, and someone else can mute themselves and have a chat.
I've got some answers for Thomas coming in a minute.
Anyone else got something to ask, Sean, Brian?
There's a whole lot of questions. Thomas is saying, have you?
Hang on, I think Sean's got some echo. Let me mute. Okay, go for it, mate.
Thomas has asked about outsourcing here somewhere. I lost it. Tom's got lots of questions here. Thank you. All right. Do you have tips on how to generate good content with some outsourcing? Do you mean like using other people's content? I'm not absolutely sure what you mean by outsourcing. Does the intensity depend on the kind of niche, more social or more business? Do you think? Intensity, do you mean how many posts an hour or something like this? That's kind of different on the different social networks, Thomas. Facebook, I recommend that you're hitting the post every 4 hours because after about 4 hours, their algorithm or the EdgeRank algorithm kind of dies off for a post. It starts dying off after it's been up there for 15 minutes. So if you're not getting reasonably heavy reaction on the post after 15 minutes, they stop showing it in news feeds. So you want to be posting on Facebook about every 4 hours. Some other sites don't have an algorithm like that. For example, Twitter or that doesn't matter. Google Plus, they've got an algorithm. You probably want to be posting on Google Plus every 8 hours or something. They start to drop off after about 8 hours. So maybe 3 a day is good for that. LinkedIn, probably maybe every 2 or 3 hours or something. You want to post coming out on that. yeah, so the intensity is different for each different network. What do you use? Art, so soon, thanks Art. What you use to buffer, so it is every coming out over 24 hours. Well, this is it's at buffer at dot. So if you go to the WebTools wiki page about it, you'll find out a whole lot of information. It's webtools.com/buffer. There's a bit to a good page about that. There's kind of these pages. So just put the link in there. You can't any other tool that you're looking for. If you just go to the WebTools wiki.com guys and put the name of the tool or the
Yeah, I think your tools wiki is a great resource, so definitely
or the
we should all use it.
you can just write in there what you want to do. If you want to say I want to schedule tweets or I want to sort my followers, just write in what you want to do, and that should come up. That you'll get some recommended tools come up in the search area for that as well. Yeah, thanks Thomas. The WebTools wiki is just kind of getting started. We've got about 3,000 pages in there now of different tools, and we're building it up every day. It's getting pretty excited. We just put a shop in it, and we just put a social network in it. We just put a multi-level marketing downline in it for people. So people are going to get paid for contributing, and we got a professional ad rotation banner system in there for running ads for some of the tools that are in there. So we're going to be giving them some promotion in our site. We still did all those three things with things called WordPress plugins. Can you believe?
Yeah.
I would have taken months and months of code in Clayton, and we found it all in WordPress plugins, and the whole freaking lot was free.
Wow.
Brilliant.
So it's something you would appreciate. I mean, I'd like to share this with other people. I know lots of marketing people in different groups and so on. That would be okay? Or that's what the purpose is, your purpose is?
What's that?
To share, your wiki tools and that.
Yeah, you can stand up on top of your roof and shout it out, please.
All right. I wouldn't do much good right where I am, but on the internet works fine.
that'll be most welcome.
Okay.
It's not a secret, and so it's the opposite. We want some any promotion you give. Just come into our team, Thomas. I pay people like this for every day. I think I paid about 45 people a grand total of about $14,000 in November for helping promote it. So
well, I'm starting to see the huge usefulness of tools, and you just showed us something more today.
We pay people for promoting us, so we've got teams.
I'll let you know.
We're just looking at some other questions from Art. How long did it take to accumulate all the people you currently have in your circles? Art, I've been doing Google Plus since the first day on it, so it's taken a while. It's 3.5 years. So don't expect them all to come at once. You just got to keep pushing away at it every day, posting every 8 hours or something, and following people like I showed you. Follow the 5,000, follow 5,000 people gradually over the next week or two, and probably about half of those will follow you back, and then you've got to filter through who's not following you back, and just keep adding people, keep interacting with busy people, keep talking to people who are on threads where a lot of people are talking, and give some intelligent conversation, and people, the right people will gravitate over to you. That's kind of how it works. So they gravitate to you because of your discussion that you're doing and because of the content that you're posting. Promoting your Google Plus page on some of your other social network places will get some of your friends on those places over to Google Plus as well. That kind of cross promotion works well if you've got a particular good following on Facebook, for example, and you want them on come and join you on Google Plus. You've got to tell them where you are and that kind of thing. So Thomas is talking about best on one's name, website, main business website. How to name your website best, Thomas? Do you want you're talking about the profits in the business. Sorry, it might be unmuted. Sorry, Thomas, I can't hear you.
I think he's saying whether it's in his personal name like you've got or in a business name.
Well, I think for the Profits Club, it would be more in a business name format, right? It could be Business Success Club, or could be, anything, something in that area.
I'm very much into having a .com with your own name. I think everyone should.
Oh, I do have that. But I just, with what we've been talking about and some other things that have been happening. Yeah.
And also having another site with another name as well. Clayton got this started for me in April 2010. Clayton did this michaelqtodd.com, got that started running, so it's 4.5 years that site's been running now. Thanks to what Clayton did at the start. So I didn't know too much. I didn't know too much about it at that time, but Clayton came to me and he said, "Oh, did you know that someone else owns michaelqtodd.com, and we had to buy it off the guy for $75 or something, didn't we? Didn't he want he wanted $200 or something for my name?"
Yeah,
and,
that's what I said, because I knew you were going to go somewhere, mate. I knew you were going to go somewhere.
And we negotiated with the guy, got him down to $75 or something from 200 or something. So people are going and it's called cyber squatting. They'll go and buy up all the names they can and then try and make money out of selling.
Well, I have a very strong suspicion that GoDaddy and maybe Namecheap are doing that now. Actually.
Yeah,
I think they are.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a name with even 2 words, or a domain name with even 2 words. It's getting harder.
Art's asking, how long have you been learning all these technologies before you got into Sue? How's UYE? UYE. How's UYE helped to utilize everything? Obviously, I've been using these technologies going on 8 years now, but the tools, especially these kind of tools that I was talking about before, that I was rushing you through, probably started getting into that about 6 years ago. And I don't know, I might be one of the top 5 or 10 sort of people in the world with knowledge about this kind of stuff. So don't expect to know all about this overnight. This has taken 6 years of daily use and daily discussion with experts to get all this kind of stuff sorted out and running for me every day in the best way possible. And one thing that I would tell you, if you're at all serious about what you're doing, is that you've got to pay for these things. Like the free version hardly ever cuts it. It's just an introduction to show you how it works. If you really want to save some time, you've got to pay that $10 a month or something for each of those. I'd probably pay about that much for about eight or 10 different things. So I'm paying out $100 a month. Probably to, I don't know, I might be baking 50 hours a day. I might be turning 3 hours a day into 50 by paying that $3 a day. So I'm paying $3 a day for all these different tools, but for that $3, I'm buying myself 48 hours every day. Can you kind of understand how that works? So if you value your time at for 48 hours at $3, so that's I don't know what we're getting down to. If you value your time at 16 cents an hour. If you think you're worth 17 cents an hour, then you should be buying one of these tools. If you think you're worth $5 an hour, you should have them all. So that's basically what it comes down to. It's just how much you value your time. So you can go around looking for ways to do things free. In my experience, you're better just getting their pro version, and for example, that Tweepy thing, I can click on that and do with the pro version. It's $15 a month, but I can do 200 people at a time. Whereas if I didn't use their pro version, I'd be clicking through one by one. and I wouldn't be able to search in there either. I'd only be able to like unfollow one by one and follow one by one, but I wouldn't be able to search. I'd just be getting random people, for example. So the Pro version allows me to do that kind of like really targeted search that I showed you, and allows me to do it in bulk. So obviously, what I showed you then that I did in 2 or 3 minutes, with the free version, that might have taken me 5 hours.
Yeah, I've got a question, mate.
That's the difference.
I've got a question, mate. How did the what's happened since the green hairs come about, mate? How did that happen? Let everyone know.
I got a good story about this one. That the CIA they shipped a whole lot of green shirts over to Tehran in Iran in I think it was May or June in 2009, when I was just really getting seriously into Twitter, and it sparked off this green revolution in Iran, and before that the Iranian the powers that be, they used to be able to control all the flow of information about what was going on, but by use of proxies and various methods, the people in Tehran who were protesting about their government's actions and wearing these green shirts, they were able to tweet. And there was a Twitter hashtag called Iran Revolution, which was the main trending hashtag on Twitter for 3 or 4 days in a row. So a whole lot of us on Twitter who cared about this, we turned our avatars green. And I took it a step further, and I turned my hair green as well, and in solidarity with these people in Tehran. And to stop the Iranian government finding out who was tweeting from Tehran, we all changed our location on Twitter to Tehran as well. So that when they went in and tried to find out who was sending these messages out from Tehran, they got tens of thousands of people. So they couldn't find any of them. And then about a week later, everyone turned their avatars back to their normal colour, and I did as well. And there was howls of protest from all my Twitter buddies. They said, no, they keep the green here, mate. It's a good look. It's we got used to it now. So I kind of stuck with it.
But look at that guy. How's that power of tweeting? They helped out the country over there.
Yeah.
Social media is good.
If you look up Iran Revolution on Wikipedia, there's a huge big page about everything that happened on it. I wrote a blog post about it too. It's called Internet, michaelqdodd.com/internet, I think, about how the power of using the internet for revolution. Yeah. There's Art's got some more questions here for us. Some good questions too. Thomas, does anyone know how to copy and save the chat bar contents? Yeah, Art's got it right, mate. You just got to go and
left click at the top and drag it all the way down, and then copy. Same as anything.
Brian and Leone are saying that Michael's volume's going up and down. Yeah, his voice is getting tired. Talking
Brian. Yeah, they asked, does Buffer replace Hootsuite? Brian asked.
Well, I'm using them together. Buffer is not somewhere where you go and find a stream of what people are talking about, and Buffer has the advantage of you can pre-program your times. So in Buffer, you can set, for example, on your LinkedIn account, if you want to post out of LinkedIn, say once every 4 hours, you can pre-program that into Buffer, so you don't have to go in and put the time in again every time you do it. Hootsuite doesn't give you that feature, so you've got to set the time each time. So Buffer, you can just keep loading things into your Buffer with that extension that I showed you up there on the top there. Anytime you see anything good on the internet, you just open that extension, buffer it, click on your LinkedIn option in Buffer, and then it'll you can have 20 things in there or something, and they'll come out in order in the next 3 or 4 days. So Hootsuite also has a thing called a Hootlet extension that I've got up here, but as I say, it's a little bit more of a complicated process to actually get the stuff sent out. So they kind of complement each other. They've got different features.
Yeah, and if any of the viewers who aren't on the panel, they can type any questions into the events page if they've got any before we wrap things up. Any other you guys, Sean, Brian, Vince?
Yeah, Buffer's a paid service, Thomas. No, there's a free one. You're allowed to have 6 things in your buffer going to one account at one time for free. After that, if you want to have more than 6 things loaded up and you want to use more than one account in the thing, then you've got to start paying. I think it's $9 a month. So I've got a $50 a month service, and that allows me to have 25 accounts in there and an unlimited amount of things, and also to run teams, so I can have different people collaborating on different accounts, and they can be buffering into those different accounts with that. It's $50 a month for Buffer also. So Brian Leone, similar to Facebook postings, yeah, but Buffer goes into Facebook, so does Hootsuite, they'll both do that. I've got any more questions or not? I guess I see the internet as one big place, really, as just one big conversation, but the really key thing is that if you want to build a community, you've got to do it in one place, like I said right at the start, for your networking strategy and your socializing time. I think you've got to be you've got to have some posts coming out regularly in about 10 different places, and you've got to occasionally do some socializing in those places so people know that you're real and you're actually going to respond to them, and keep following people and following back in those 10 places. But make one place where you build your community, so when it comes to the time that you want to make a call to action and you want to get people to do something for you, they'll do it. You'll have, say, 50 people that, say you're in some competition that you want to win, or you really want something shared, like, this is the kind of thing that you'd maybe ask once every 3 months or something. It's a call to action saying, I really need help with this. My daughter needs votes on her YouTube of her ballet lesson to try and win this competition or something. Can you please go and give her a like on YouTube or something like this? Something your friends ask each other to do sometimes. If you want to have a place like that, you've got to find one place to do it. Whether it's Facebook or Google Plus or LinkedIn or anywhere, you've got to build your community in one place. So the successful social media people, they've got one main place that they are real expert at that place, and they spend maybe 90% of their socializing time and their networking time is done in that one place. Instagram is a really popular one for some people, and they can ask people to do something on Instagram, and quickly in the next 5 minutes, 100 people will go and do it for them. They build a community. So they've given value to their community, and this is a big thing that a lot of people don't get. They're trying to be everywhere and everything to everyone, and then when they ask people to do something, they go, I've got like 50,000 followers and I can't get a single one to do anything for me, because no one knows who they are. They haven't built a community.
They didn't give top value, mate.
My main place, Sean, I'll contradict myself here a little bit, because I've always had the goal of being an educator rather than building a community, and I've kind of built a community of people that I'm in a team working with together. So I'm kind of spread myself pretty thin all over the place, but I'd have to say that Google Plus is my main place that I mainly build community. So I've got something that I want people to do, I'll do it on Google Plus. YouTube, Brian Leone, yeah, I said before, YouTube's vital for getting found in the Google Plus search. So if you've got something that of your expertise, you want to have one main video that you promote hard everywhere on the internet that you want to feature in the Google search. You want to have that, so you want to have a lot of tweets going on about that one YouTube video, and then when it comes time to update it, then start promoting another YouTube video. So if you've got some business or expertise that you really want to people to watch, you know, learn from, then get the YouTube video, promote it on Google Plus, your LinkedIn, pin it at the top of your Twitter, pin it at the top of your Facebook page, your business page, pin that YouTube video and get the views and the reactions going on that YouTube video. And then Google will take notice of it and hopefully place that video in their top 5 for a search for those keywords. So YouTube's really important for that. Yeah, keep them on the same channel. You build up one YouTube channel, Thomas. Yeah, that one YouTube channel should be connected to your main Google Plus account. Should be linked in with that.
Yeah, so we'll be creating courses to go into UYE for all of this type of stuff, guys. It will won't be overnight, but it'll take 3 or 4 weeks probably. Because that'll be the core section. They've already put 3 or 4 new ones in there, testing it all, and that should be live next week. So yeah, we'll have a course on everything.
Art's asking for people to pay people to collaborate and help promote the idea. I think any kind of collaboration that you can get going for people, art is going to help you, because there's another mistake that most of the people make on the internet is that they're trying to pump everything out themselves and push everything out themselves rather than getting other people to do it. So it's a lot stronger when it comes from other people rather than coming from you. And so anything that you can do, even if you have to pay people to get them to share your content or promote your links or anything, I think it's time and money well spent if it's done strategically and done well. Thomas is saying, I'd like to get some of these video guys in UYE, but they're getting pretty tied into their own thing. Yeah, I think we're just starting with the UYE, Thomas. I think it's just take Clayton's lead and trust that Hamish and Tom are building an amazing thing, and it's going to keep developing, and it's in a year's time it's going to be much more sophisticated and funky than it is now. But to get in first is key, and just keep pushing away with it. I think every day, just keep talking about it. You can see, how I've got my, the Twitter post about it pinned up to the top. I've got it in my Twitter bio. UYE. People. They might take 50 or 100 approaches, or they might need to see it 50 or 100 times from 50 or 100 different people, and then they might click through and have a look at it. It's just the nature of the game. So I think if we all keep plugging it away as a team and talking about UYE, getting mentions of it flying around the internet all the time, then some of it's going to stick, and some people are going to come and check it out. I don't really see it, and keep educating people that it's useful. Like we've been doing today, and the right people will come at the right time. Yeah. I recommend that you probably keep just the 3 or 4 keywords, Sean, so people can remember you. Like, what would your keywords be? Come and talk to us if you like, mate. Unmute yourself if you want, and you can talk to us. Sean.
So I guess when you say those keywords, I guess when I post YouTube videos and everything, I should put those words like in the keyword section, or also in the main text.
Yeah, both, and even in the title. All three. put them in the title of the video, in the description, and in the tagging area.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably thinking just anything to do with mapping, probably like mind mapping, life mapping, mapping artists, that kind of thing.
Yeah, mind mapping artists, Michael. If you've seen some of Sean's, they're unbelievable, mate. They're like pieces of artwork.
Really? Well, that's very interesting. So you do this for people, Sean? You're like...
No, mate, I'm just starting this. I'm kind of like, I just kind of went nuts and made a bunch of maps one month.
Brilliant. Because got a graphic design and art is not my skill. I'm more of a strategy kind of a person.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, maybe we can chat another time. Maybe we can work together because I love putting the maps together.
I like talking, as you've noticed, and I like thinking things out and trying to have a bit of an idea what's going to happen next week and what's next year. But when it comes to making pretty maps and maps that people can understand, it's not my strong point. So I think we could be useful collaborators to make my maps look beautiful, because I'm not so good on them.
Yeah, have a look in the chat. In the chat, there's one of Sean's maps. He made on Richard Branson.
I think they'll develop the ability to make the maps as well. Tom was talking the other day about some collaboration with this other mapping software, rather than developing their own software, to collaborate with some other software making companies. So
Okay, I got you.
The maps are going to get better and better. There's going to be more and more things that we can do. I really like how you've got it. I really like how you've got it all evenly spaced out. It's much easier for people to read, isn't it?
Well, actually, all my maps, you can go in the public library one. All my maps have a different feel. So what happens is I put the information out, and then I just kind of move stuff around. To me, it's kind of it's like therapy. I actually do find it like artwork.
Thanks for the friend request, mate. I've just friended you back. Wisdom from Richard Branson. Wow, it's awesome stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Sean went missing for 4 weeks, mate. I thought he was off doing something, and he came back with 50-odd maps and goes, "Are these any good?" Blew me away, mate. Because they all look like that, all artistry.
Even on Facebook, Sean, when you post anything on Facebook, you use your keywords and even hashtag them. Put the location where you're doing it from. Even if you put Unlimited U Education as a location on Facebook, it's going to help to get searched for, and other people that are using that location will see them. This kind of thing is quite a few tricks have been found on Facebook as well.
Okay. When you say hashtag, what do you mean? You just put the hashtag right in your post? That's the way people search it?
Yeah, it'll help get it searched. Yeah, for sure. Facebook will show it in the newsfeed if people have gone through and clicked on and reacted on some other post in the past that's about that hashtag. They'll show anything new to them.
Okay.
It's all just getting in these news feeds, you know.
Yeah. The internet's all new to me, so I got to get going. I'm good with the mapping. I can put a map together just about anything in a few minutes, but
that's what I mean, though. We can...
Whoa.
Oh, we lost MQT.
We lost MQ. While we lost him, Clayton, I think Art was asking something about mapping and how long it takes, and just like you said, I put a bunch of maps together in about 4 weeks, but I posted in the news feed on Google Plus and also in the sidebar the 2 courses to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
over.
that was.
It'll pretty well teach everything you need to know about mapping.
Yep, we'll grab them courses and we'll put them in that events page so you can get access to those art.
I put them in the events page already, Clayton.
Oh, good on you, mate. Thanks.
Okay. You know what? Those are the right ones, right? You reckon? Those are the 2 I used.
Oh, all learning's good, mate. If that's what helped you. I didn't have any of that when I started, so what do you reckon, guys? There was a lot of good information shared there by MQT.
Perfect. It was
Yeah,
it was great.
that was awesome. It was really awesome.
Knows his stuff, doesn't he?
He sure does. He's been doing it a long time.
All right, well, I might wrap this up to keep it all in the theme of social media. Otherwise, we'll just go on for hours like we always do.
And
Okay.
All right, yeah, because people will be wanting to come back and watch the recording. We had 44 people, I think, join on with this one, and there was another 23 maybe. So there's going to be a lot of people watching the recording.
Clayton, were you able to see when you were doing it how many people were actually watching it?
You got the viewers down there. Yeah, we had about 9 viewers, I think.
Mine
But
says
I
like
don't know.
mine says like 18 plus.
Yeah.
No,
See,
no.
that's why everywhere I go, I get different readings. I'll get the recording out. That'll be the main thing now. So signing off, guys. It's been a very exciting day.
okay. See you guys soon.
All right, keep mapping and sharing and having a good time.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Ciao. Ciao.
Yeah, see you, Brian.
Hang up.